At the Sadauda Karabajaura International Conference Center in Bijilo, where various ministers were summoned to respond to petitions from Gambians against looted assets, Gala, last week, the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Keita, highlighted the Barrow administration efforts to combat alleged widespread corruption, fraud and abuse of office. He emphasized that as part of these efforts, the government has introduced a financial management bill currently under review at the National Assembly. Our intern GBC files in this report.
Responding to the petition of Gala calling for transparency, accountability and institutional integrity in the management of public resources, the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Keita, emphasized the government's efforts to combat corruption through comprehensive governance reforms. These include the enactment of the Public Procurement Act and the establishment of commissions of inquiry. Keita referenced Transparency International's 2017 report, which showed an improved corruption perception score for the Gambia at 38 out of 100. Ranking 130 worldwide. They described this as a sign of government progress, supported by new legislation, such as the Anti-Corruption Act.
Our Corruption Perception Index, as published by Transparency International, score has improved from a score of 30 out of 100 in 2017, at which point our ranking was 130 globally, to a score of 38 out of 100 in 2024, the latest, with a global ranking of 96, meaning we've moved by 34 countries out of 180. This significant improvement is supported by new legislation such as Anti-Corruption Act and the Access to Information Act. The government has also pursued the introduction of a new constitution and has empowered our accountability and governance institutions, which ensures the realization of the clamor for justice and accountability in our public spaces.
Meanwhile, according to Corruption Perceptions Index, the Gambia scored 38 out of 100 and ranked 96 out of 180 countries. This represents a 1% change since 2023. 32% of Gambians thought corruption increased, while 21% of public service users paid a bribe in the past 12 months. Minister Keita also cited a recent World Bank survey that gave the Gambia a score of 3.2, the highest ever recorded in the country portfolio and institutional assessment ranking. Highlighting additional anti-corruption measures, he noted the ongoing development of a financial management bill to regulate budgeting and expenditure, alongside the introduction of the State-Owned Enterprise Act of 2023.
The bill is being developed to replace the existing one to modernize budgeting, expenditure control, debt management, and fiscal reporting. The first cut of this bill has gone through Cabinet, and the comments are now being incorporated for it to be reintroduced to Cabinet for onward transmission to the National Assembly. Also, we have enacted a new State-Owned Enterprise Act in 2023 to oversee the parastatals and improve the corporate governance. The SOE Commission will also support the planned efforts to strengthen budgetary processes and supervision of the SOEs.
The Finance Minister further acknowledged that sanctions imposed on several agencies have affected their operations, particularly restricting the travel of chief executives. However, he pointed out that institutions like the Gambia Revenue Authority have taken steps to improve oversight by establishing bodies to monitor operational procedures. In his concluding remarks, Minister Keita assured the government's commitment to addressing serious financial management issues, confirming plans to establish independent watchdog bodies to oversee all financial transactions within government agencies. For Star TV News, I am GBC.